Okay. We're here again. Of course, we've been covering the World Cup, and now we have to shift attention and focus to the English Premier League. If you check our TikTok page on Real Soccer 25, you'd see that we really did a bit during the FIFA World Cup in Vancouver. My man here, Sheku, can also attest to that because we had to do the train ride to Vancouver. But now we need to talk about the English Premier League. It starts tomorrow. I'm excited because it won't be business as usual for so many clubs. For the Arsenal fans, for the United fans, for the Chelsea fans, the City fans especially, no more Pep Joker.
We
Sheku, how you doing?
we have to talk about that. We have to
Yeah,
talk about
yeah,
the
yeah.
Man City, the Chelsea, the Liverpool, the Manchester United, the Tottenham Hotspur, all those things. It's gonna be a interesting season this season for sure.
Yeah,
For sure,
yeah,
for sure. It's
for
gonna
sure.
be um, it's gonna be. I don't even know. I can't even. But just looking at some of the preseason games for
Mhm.
teams like Manchester City, and until last weekend when they play, no, I think it's this week actually when they play the Community Shield against Arsenal.
Yeah,
I think
that was
I
that was
think
the
the era
worst
the era of Pep Guardiola is done. You remember
he's
you,
done.
you remember how Sir Alex Ferguson left United?
Yep.
It takes, and we're still paying that price today, up to this day. Now, I'm not gonna
So
say that.
do you
I'm not gonna.
so
I,
do you think Man City is going to go through that long transition period just like Manchester United did?
I don't think they're gonna. It's gonna take them 10 years or 13 years to win a Premier League trophy again. But I think that
Mm,
it's gonna take them at least 2, 3, 4 seasons to get back on track. Because if you look at their team right now, they're
mhm.
depleted, my brother. The only prolific striker they have is Haaland,
Haaland, yeah.
and they're selling Mamouche, they're selling Savinio. They already Bernardo Silva is gone, Kevin De Bruyne is gone, Reinders is gone,
Rodri,
Dabry is gone. And you remember when Rodri was injured, that long time injury, when he
yeah.
was out, how much Manchester City was destroyed. I mean,
Mm,
yeah, last season alone, we beat them like home and away,
yeah.
right?
So, so what you are saying now, okay, so let's just roll into the big um, discussion for today. We're trying to preview. Just drop your comments on our comment section. We're trying to preview the English Premier League. So, Sheikh, what we've talked about City right now, you are of the opinion that it's a no-no for City. They are not going to win the EPL. Is that your take on Manchester City?
Yes, they're not gonna win the Premier League season this year. I'll tell you that. They will not
But
win the Premier season.
they have a good coach who's been in the Premier League, although not much, but he has understudied Pep Guardiola. That was the reason they hired him in the first place. Do you
Yes.
think because in his first season with Chelsea, he won the Club World Cup, played amongst the biggest teams in the world, and also won the Conference League? Don't you think he has proven himself enough that he's a trophy-driven coach that he can win trophies?
Okay. Okay, you're right. He's got the Premier League experience.
Hmm.
He's coached big teams. He's won the Club World Cup. But one thing you need to understand is that there's nobody, no coach besides like Jose Mourinho or what's that guy, Ancelotti. There is no coach in this world, in this sport world right now, that's gonna keep continue the legacy of Pep Guardiola.
Mm, mm, mm,
You know,
mm.
I'm not saying Maresca is not a good coach, but if you really look at the team Manchester City right now, most of those players have left. They don't leave because they want to leave. They
Yeah.
leave because Pep Guardiola is gone. This is
Yeah.
somebody who most of those players that come in, this is the reason why they come in because of Pep Guardiola.
They come in because of Pep. Yeah, they come in because of Pep. Yeah.
Exactly. So if you look at players like Reinders, right? Reinders came in for Pep Guardiola because he was there. How many players have left, have shown teams like United, Liverpool to go to Man City? It's because of Pep Guardiola. It's not because of Manchester City itself, but it's because of the coach. Now, Bernardo Silva is gone. All those players are gone. And those are the people that Pep Guardiola will just look at them. They know what they
Their
mean.
midfield,
They know
their
what it
midfield is gone. The
is.
midfield is
Their
gone.
whole midfield is gone, bro. Their Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, their whole midfield is gone. And the one thing again, we need to realize is that Haaland make all those goals last season
Mm-hmm.
or the season before because of one reason. Because of Kevin De Bruyne being the main supplier to his goal tally.
Yep.
When Kevin De
Yep.
Bruyne left, who last season, how many goals the guy scored? Right?
He was
Because
still the top scorer. Though he was still the top scorer though.
he was, but like most of those goals are either like uh they're not like
Ryan Checky,
exactly
gave some assists. Well,
like
he fought some goals by himself. He wasn't just the wait
and,
for the pass kind of goal. Yeah.
and he's got the advantage because of his physicality, like his height and all that kind of stuff. He's got that, right? So again, who knows? Come next season, Real Madrid is already flowing around Manchester City about him. And if he's
Okay.
gone,
Okay. Okay. So Man City is out of the table now. Okay. So we have top four now. We're looking at Manchester United. We're looking at Arsenal.
Mhm.
We're looking at Liverpool, Chelsea, and maybe Spurs. Now, from your own analysis, what you've seen, what they've done in the transfer market and everything, is this the year for Manchester United to turn the table? Because now the hierarchy took a big risk on Carrick. He was first of all an interim manager, but now they say, okay, let's give him the chance to prove himself because really he took Manchester United from the shackles they were in under Ruben Amorim, brought
we,
them
we,
up
we could
back
have
to
been,
life.
Manchester United could have actually been in the relegation battle if
Yeah,
yeah,
just like
yeah.
so. So, do you think that there will be this continuity because we saw some good Manchester United play towards the turn of the season? Is this the year? Is this the season in your very honest opinion, that Manchester United will really contend for the title?
I don't think okay. Manchester United will only contend for the title
Hmm.
if we strengthen certain area of the team. Now
Okay.
we've had three new midfielders, right? But we still lack
Can you give the names for the
uh,
sake of our
the
names
three.
for the sake
We've had
of
the
our
three
listeners?
midfielders. We've had Andre Santos from Chelsea. We've had
Chelsea, yes.
Tillemans, and now we possibly going to have Baleba, probably sometime this weekend, whatever. But even
That's
though
midfielders that have Premier League experience.
he does, and I think Baleba almost is like he's got the thing with like Casemiro, maybe
Hmm.
not because Casemiro is the guy is a legend, right? He's played, he's win, and does that. But
Yeah.
but again, Baleba is injured right now, so we're not gonna expect him until mid-September, right?
Hmm.
But we still need a left back, somebody like Lewis Hall, somebody like just I don't know, even the people we're looking at. But like, we also need a central defender. If we have the defenders like um maybe one
What
defender.
about the Patrick Dogu? Patrick Dogu cannot. He can also deputize for Luke Shaw. I mean, he did
He can,
fantastically well.
he can, but he can only deputize with Luke Shaw, but he's not very good at the left back. You see how
No,
explosive he was when he was playing
yeah.
as a winger. I mean, the
Mhm.
goal against Arsenal, the goal against
Yeah,
City,
yeah,
like he plays much better in that role than playing as a left back. He was
that's a
useless
left back.
playing as a left back. So I think that we're gonna be in the top four. I
Mm,
don't think we're gonna win the title per se because our team is not as strong. I think if there's any person that's gonna contend that have the ability to contend for the Premier League title this season based on the transfer window, it's Tottenham.
mm. Tottenham.
Yes. I
I
mean,
thought you were going to. I thought you were going to mention Chelsea because
mm,
of their transfer.
what? Okay, Chelsea they bought who they bought?
Chelsea got Morgan Rogers from Aston
Yes,
Villa
they
for over
yeah
100 million.
yeah.
They got Palestra.
Mm-hmm.
They got Macross, the defender from Crystal Palace.
Oh yeah.
Got
Look
that
what.
guy. They got Palestra, the right back. They got about five new players, like for like players. So Chelsea have got a very thick squad now, and they have a manager in Xavi Alonso who has proven to have a knack for helping young players thrive. He did it at Leverkusen, won the title. You know how he did that against the likes of Borussia Dortmund and Bayern. I mean, you give him his flowers for that. He didn't succeed.
But you also have to
He didn't.
understand that the Premier League, and
Mm,
even this goes for players too. The Premier League is always a different place to come for managers,
yeah.
for players. And he might, based on the purchases they've done, he might do good. But
Mm,
I don't think anybody should expect the guy to win Premier League title. It's a possibility. It's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible based on the transfer window they've done, the market they've done. But you gotta expect some turbulence. Trying to know playing preseason is one thing, but playing the Premier League, it's another thing, bro. You watch the game just as I
okay.
do.
Yeah. So now we are taking out the team. So that means from our analysis, Arsenal will retain the title because if we have taken out, if you say Man United, maybe they'll come close. They'll be in the top four, but they are not good enough to win the league. We have we have ruled out Manchester City, and now you say Chelsea. Yeah, they did some good in the transfer market. They still can't win the league. Then that's left for Arsenal, Liverpool, and Spurs. When you talk about Spurs, how do you just come out from a tough uh, battle avoiding relegation to winning the league? I don't think it's that easy. They
It's
have a
it,
good coach.
it's
I
not that
love, I
easy. It's
love,
not that
what's
easy
his name again?
at the
I
Zabi.
love De Zerbi, Roberto De Zerbi. I like the way he tinkers his side, but this is the Premier League. Like,
But
Cheku,
that's
this
what
is
I'm
the
saying.
Premier.
That's what I'm saying though. You know, the Premier League is unpredictable now. Anybody
Yeah,
can win a title. I mean, a couple of years ago, Leicester of all people won the title. Let's think about
yeah,
it, right? And these little teams, they have it's like they've studied the top six teams. Every time they play them, it's either a draw or they lose. This little team that we always underestimate,
yeah,
you know. And but
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing is, Tottenham, yes, they fought out relegation, but the market they've done, bro, the players they bought, and they I think they have a chance. They have a chance, and Liverpool. Okay, let's just say this: Arsenal is going to retain the title. Manchester City
Okay.
possibly going to be in the top four. I don't think they're going to win it. Uh,
Mhm.
Chelsea and Manchester United, we're going to battle the top four as well. Liverpool, Ariola is going to have a tough time with
Coach,
Liverpool.
Liverpool with a new coach as well.
Yes. So all the top six have had new coaches. All the top
Yeah,
six, all of them.
all the top.
So the question is now, who is going to mess up? Who are they going to fire first? Right? But the thing is, like, my prediction will be on the Premier League this season will be Arsenal for sure. I mean, unless again it's Arsenal. Sometimes they play well, sometimes they play this, you know. But when you have four competition going on, and they've done good market, they midfield, Arsenal midfield, they can go for 2, 3 more seasons to go. Because most of them, they're getting older too, right? Like Declan Rice, Bruno Guimaraes, they're all getting old. They're 29, he's 20, 30, or whatever, 20. They're getting old. They're not getting any younger. So in the next 2 seasons, they're going to have to replace them as well. Or they're going to be in the same situation as Manchester City, where those guys leave, right?
Yeah. So
Um,
so before we leave, so before we leave, yeah, before we leave, let's put it out there. Your predictions for the English Premier League. Arsenal is going to retain the title, so you said. Just give me your second position, third, and fourth. Who make the top four?
all right. My prediction for this season for the top four, for the Premier League season and the top four, it will be Arsenal, it will be Manchester United, that I'll tell you. It will be Manchester City,
Third.
Manchester City
Wow.
will be third,
Hmm.
and I'll go for Chelsea being fourth, and Spurs, no, Liverpool will be fifth, and Spurs will be sixth.
Hmm. Okay. For me, you know what I think?
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea are not playing any European tournament. That counts for something. Why the other teams
Yeah.
will be playing in the Champions League, the Europa League, the Conference League, and not getting enough rest? Chelsea will have 1 week of preparation for weekend games. So that will count. So I think Chelsea will win the league because of that. Arsenal will have tons of games.
I mean,
Manchester
you're
is
right. I mean, based on last
second.
season, yeah. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Arsenal will come out second.
Mhm.
Tottenham Hotspur, who are also not in the Champions League, Europa League, of course, they almost got relegated. That counts for something. They have a very good coach now. I I see them in the top four, maybe third. Man United fourth. Liverpool fifth. Those are my five
Okay.
top teams.
And
Then Man
that
City,
you make a good point when it comes to the Champions League. I mean, not playing in Europe, because I mean the same thing happened to Manchester United last season. We don't have any
yep,
Champions League, and we get knocked out of the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup really
yep,
quick.
and the Cali,
So we get really it gives us time. And honestly, I think if they would have fired Amarim quicker and Carrick took over, it would have been a different story. I think Manchester United would have probably challenged for the title last season if they got rid of Amarim really quick fast and they put Carrick in or anybody in. But I think you're right.
yeah.
I think Chelsea and Spurs are gonna be a really good threat for the title this season. But my prediction still stands, and
Okay,
because of my prediction is based on like injury, the style of play, Gabi Alonso, the inexperienced Premier League coach. Because he's the only inexperienced Premier League coach, honestly, in the whole top six new coaches,
yeah,
right? Liverpool, they have their own crisis going on there. Most of them, and that was like the key player.
yeah,
Uh, Van Dijk is not getting any younger, and they bought that guy from Barcelona for loan.
yeah.
And you think that
yeah,
that's gonna
yeah,
make any big difference? No, because he's
no,
also
no,
inexperienced in the Premier League, right?
no,
Um,
yeah,
with Chelsea, I don't actually know if the defense. Chelsea have a good midfield and attacking, but I don't know
yeah.
about
Now they're
defense.
strengthening the defense
hmm
now.
Now, Spurs, they've strengthened their midfield, but they still have good defense actually. But it's all depend on honestly, it's all depend on the injuries. Even though they're not playing in Champions League or Europa League or whatever, but they still have to play uh, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. Chelsea have to play those
Yeah,
games, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
they might not
they
play in Europe, but they have to play those games because those games are domestic. And
for sure, for sure.
you have all the injuries. So honestly, my prediction stays, yours stays. Let's see how this all unfolds by tomorrow. Because tomorrow,
Okay. So
Coventry City
what's your
is going to give
what's
Arsenal.
your prediction?
Oh, tomorrow?
What's your prediction for this game? Arsenal versus Coventry
Yeah,
City.
Arsenal Coventry City. I think it's going to be a 3-1 Arsenal. Just
Okay.
because they Arsenal are a pretty strong team right now. They are like the elite Premier League team right now based on what they've got. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I think they're gonna win it. Would it be an easy game for them? I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna
Okay.
be an easy game for them, but I think they're still gonna
2-0.
win.
I think Arsenal want to really prove themselves. So I see a win. They want to start on a high, maybe 2-0 win. Coventry will fight, but I think the experience that Arsenal have got, they want what they did in the
Yeah,
Community Shield. Everyone was shocked. The way they silenced City in the defense, in the midfield, So I see they want to start on a high. They want to win. So maybe 2-0, but the game starts maybe Saturday. That's when the action
it's
really, you know,
outside. And we have to do a post match analysis, bro.
yeah,
We
we'll
need
do a
to
post match.
do
Don't worry. This
Yeah,
time.
we need to do that. We need to talk about that. Even if you can, when the games are playing, I don't know if you're able to, we can do, um, uh, if you can, because I know some of them are early
Yeah,
games.
why?
But if you like, we can do
Yeah,
a
some of
live
them.
interaction on TikTok later in the day, and other people can join in too and see um,
Okay.
that would be good. But anyway, guys, this is our prediction. This is our analysis of the Premier League
Yeah.
2026-2027 season. If you have any comments you want to argue, please don't hesitate to leave a comment.
Free.
Um, we
Yep.
will respond. Go onto our YouTube channel, Real Soccer Talk, and our TikTok is Soccer Talk 25. And go like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys. We'll give you more updates on the game starting tomorrow, Arsenal versus
Tomorrow.
Coventry, and then the big Premier League starts on Saturday morning. First game will be Manchester United and Hull City, and then so on and so forth. Please go like and subscribe and make a comment, and then we'll get back to you guys on that.
Okay. We'll see you after the game tomorrow.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.